All right, so we are on chapter 16, section 1. We're going to cover the first half of section 1. So we are on World War II. Hitler is causing all kinds of trouble. This is the 1930s. Hitler has signed a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union's dictator. His name is Joseph Stalin. As a part of this agreement, they agree that they're not going to fight for 10 years. They also agree to divide Poland between them, and they agree that the USSR, or the Soviet Union, is going to take over Finland, which, my cursor so I can show you, Finland and these Baltic countries right here, which include Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. So here's the Soviet Union right here, and here is Germany right here. Now, after signing this non-aggression pact, Germany goes ahead and makes its move by taking over its side of Poland. So this is Poland. This is the country that the Soviet Union and Germany says that they're going to divide. So Germany goes ahead and starts sending troops into Poland. And because Germany does this, Britain and France declare war on Germany. Now, the type of war that Germany is using to invade Poland is called Blitzkrieg, or lightning war. It involves using first fast-moving airplanes and tanks. So, by air, they're using the airplanes to bomb Poland, and then they send their tanks in, and then they send their infantry. Infantry is soldiers on foot. And so having this happen, it just takes them by storm. And so it's a very effective way of taking over their side of Poland. And then not long after the Germans occupy this western side of Poland, the Soviets come in from the east and occupy the eastern side. And then not long after the Soviets take the eastern side of Poland, then they start invading the Baltic countries, which fall quickly. But then when they start when they start to go into these into Finland, that's when they have a little more trouble. So I'm going to skip to the next slide. I guess I'll have to, there. Yeah, so you can see that the Soviets easily take Lithuania, Latvia, and Poland, but they meet some resistance up there in Finland. What they're not really prepared for. So even though the Soviets is a very cold country, they're not really quite prepared for the coldness that is the Finnish winter. And meeting Finnish soldiers on skis fighting. But eventually the Soviets win out and the Finns surrender. Now, remember that the British and the French have declared war on Germany. They sent, this is Britain, this is France, and they declared war on Germany. So the British and the French, they have their soldiers lined up along this Maginot Line. So remember, this is very similar to the border that we had during the trench warfare in World War I. So the Maginot Line is this fortified line. So it's very fortified with these walls and these bunkers. And so these Allied troops, they line up along this Maginot Line, and they wait for German attack. And they wait. So you have Hitler's troops on this side, and then you have the French and the British on this side. And they wait. And they wait. So what they're waiting is they don't want to be the first one to make a move. So they wait. And they wait for months. And so you can see one soldier just kind of sitting and waiting. And waiting. And nothing happens. This clip right here, so click on that and watch that, and it'll tell you a little bit more about fighting along the Maginot Line.